Hello everybody, Marrow back here. We're currently in West Karanas because we want to get the Ghoul Messenger. We want to take him down and get that strategic map, get the core, and get that short sword of Morin, which does like 3 strength, 3 agility, and I think it's like 622. It's a pretty good ratio. Our obsidian's is 625, so it's a slightly better ratio than our obsidian shard here. It doesn't have a proc like the obsidian shard, but it does have some stats. And the reason that I want it, aside just from doing a quest, right, is because this thing with the proc really grabs aggro. So I want to have another weapon to put in there so I can dual wield and not steal aggro when I am playing with another tank besides myself, which is usually not the case. I usually seem to be the tank when I'm in a group. But, you know, best be ready. Ready for anything. And eventually we'll probably get rid of, let's see, 622 versus 1134. That's a pretty good ratio on this weapon here. So maybe I won't be getting rid of this. Or maybe I will. I haven't decided yet. This is a primary only. Anyway, hopefully eventually we get the short of Yakesh. Just for shites and giggles. Shites and giggles. Almost fully recovered from being sick, which is nice. Our good friend Turpentine, I'm not sure if we've met him in video yet or not. I think perhaps we haven't. He came to help us, and he showed us the spot I'm sitting at. He says this is one of the spawn points for the, what's it called, the Ghoul Messenger that we're after. But on the way here, when he was coming here, he's a druid, so he poured it in the probably North Karanas, right? And he was coming through North Karanas, and he noticed as well. I also noticed, but I didn't think about it so much. He noticed on track Grim Feather, a high-level griffin that is also needed for the ivy etched sleeves. And he's like, "Hey, you want to kill him?" I'm like, "Sure." So he helped me kill him, and I've got the Rune of Ivy. So now we've got a couple of pieces towards various ivy-etched gear. We've got this Rune of Ivy here. We've also got the Skull of Meldrath. And I forget if I had another piece or not. Coming foremost to my mind at this point is perhaps getting a Khazak-Thul group, because eventually we're going to make the True Shot Bow, and there is a quest that turns the True Shot Bow into the Raincaller, which is a much more epic bow. Not much more, actually. It actually has worse delay. It does like 1 more damage with like 3 or 4 more delay. So damage-wise, it might actually be worse. But it's got stats. It's got some like dex and some strength or something. And it's also got a some sort of special, clicky damage spell called like Firestorm or something like that, which is interesting. It's only got 5 charges, so I don't know if I'd ever actually use it. Maybe just in a pinch. Maybe use it once just to like see what it does, and then save the other 4 charges for a pinch, right? But yeah. We killed a few more guards trying to level up our archery. We spent quite a bit of our platinum fletching. Right now we've got fletching up to, where is it? There it is, 132. The arrows that we're making now cost about 25 plat per stack of ingredients. That's 4 stacks of 20, 4 separate ingredients, 20 each. 25 plat. The next arrow that I need to make, which is like, takes me from like 135 to 165 or something like that. It costs, I think, 75 plat per stack of ingredients, which is a huge jump in costs. It's going to be steep, but we're going to ride through that. We're going to try to ride through that. And get up to 160 before we try the True Shot Bow again. I mean, we could just try it a bunch of times. I talked to another ranger, and he said he was at like 130, like it's what I'm at now, and it took him like 6 to 9 tries to make the True Shot Bow, and that's totally doable. I mean, those ingredients are pretty easy to collect. That might be the way to go. But then again, I want to level the fletching anyway, right? And the archery. anyway at some point. Why not do it now? I know it eats up all my money, but I don't need the money for anything. The gear that I'm after is quested, and the only gear that's not quested, I know how to go get it. Which brings me to my next point. This may or may not work out with this Ghoul Messenger. Um, Turpentine told me he shares a spawn somewhere around here with a spiderling and a hill giant. Now there is a hill giant up right now, and there's no spiderling up right now, which makes me think that the hill giant is up. And until the hill giant is killed, we're going to be SOL on the Ghoul Messenger. And the hill giant is yellow to me. Uh, I had to deal with a named Cyclops earlier, last time I was on in this same zone, that was blue to me, and that was enough of a pain and took enough of my arrows. I've only got 50 arrows left, and I don't feel confident I could take out a yellow hill giant right now, kiting and shooting the bow and trying to nuke, probably getting resisted a bunch, perhaps trying to face tank and getting the crap beaten out of me, you know. It would just be a huge chore. But it might be what we end up having to do. But I'm going to appeal to the zone. Ask if anybody's out there who would like to help me take down this hill giant. And then it would perhaps free up the spawn. I waited until night because there is a possibility, I think, that the ghoul will not spawn during the day. Kind of makes sense, right? So now that it's night and I think I have to kill this hill giant, I'm going to see if anybody's willing to help. Can anyone help me take down... I have been told by a friend that he is probably the PH for the Ghoul Messenger whom I am after. He's yellow to me at 33. I'm on the east side of the zone. If you are willing and able, it would be much appreciated. Now, I tried earlier to shoot him and kite into some guards. Unfortunately, the guards are all the way over on the west side of the zone. That's a long, long, long hike. Now, in the zone, there's a 31 druid, a 34 bard, a 28 shaman, and a 35 druid. I'm really hoping the 35 druid bites, but if they're busy, you know, they're not gonna go out of their way to come help me with this task. And so far, no reply, so we're probably SOL. But I'm gonna throw up some buffs. If this doesn't work out, I might just try to go find a group somewhere. I'm thinking there's something I need from an Inferno Goblin Wizard, which is a mob in Soul A. So Soul A is a possibility. There are 8 players in that zone right now, though, and the majority of them are level 50s. So I don't think there's a group going in there. And it's a tough zone to solo in, especially when a good percentage of my toolkit isn't viable in there, such as Harmony. So my other thought was Unrest. There are 20 players in Unrest. If I can go there and get in a basement group, I can hopefully get some Dwarven work boots, which give me strength and dexterity. So that might be the play that we're going to go for. It looks like we're SOL on this particular task, and it's not such a pressing task, so perhaps another day we'll swing back by here and give it another shot. So we're thinking Unrest. Khazak-Thul is also another possibility because we need some hair off of the gorillas there. So let's see if we have any guildies in Kazakh. I'm not seeing anybody in that zone with our guild tag, which is pretty interesting. That's got to be rare, right? Oh, we have a friend, Tovan. Hey, do you know if there is a throne room raid or group at the moment? Now, we want the throne room because they have gorillas in the throne room. The only other gorillas I know of are outside the zone, which we might be able to harmony and solo pull and solo down. That's a possibility, in which case I don't have to worry about going there earlier. I was thinking of going there now because there's a good chance after the legacies stop dropping there, it'll dry up. It's definitely, on P99, it's a very dry zone, because once the legacies stop dropping, there's not much really worth it there. You know, there's nothing else that drops there of much value besides Rubicite, as far as I know. So I'm really leaning towards Unrest basement. It's still considered an outdoor zone, so I'll be able to use Harmony down there, which makes me a valuable puller. Kazakh is a possibility. I'll see what my friend says. If there's a throne room group, I'll probably just head there and do that. Because I could also just hop on the list for the helm. Now I know I said I didn't really care much about getting the helm or another bracer, but if I do, it'll just be things that I can hand down to Sendrith, the cleric, who I will start very soon. I want to get 35 on this character and perhaps even do a couple of Ivy etched turn-ins, which will also free up more of the Rubicite from this character to give to Sendrith. Because I do want to give him the Rubicite breastplate with the regen on it. So I'd like to get the Ivy Edge tunic on this guy. I won't miss the lack of HP regen on this guy so much, I don't think. A little bit, definitely. But he'll be fine. So it looks like there is no throne room group. I haven't been to Unrest yet on this server. It will be a little more challenging for me, considering that I am a ranger. So I do not have Invis vs Undead, but I'm 33 now, so I think I can pretty much walk in the door and not have to worry about aggroing the green mobs on the first floor, and there's the basement right there, you know. Anything I would aggro, I should be able to rip down, no problem. So we're at a good level to check out Unrest, if it pleases us to do so, which I think it does. First, let me see if I've got any crap to sell. Oh yes, I did kill one of the guards while I was just killing time. Haha, killing time, get it. I think I'm going to sell this small bandit bracer. A problem I realized with my plans was that Sendrith cannot wear small bandit armor, he's being a high elf and all. I'm pretty sure that's not an option. Unfortunately. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I should just pass it along. I should find some little noob somewhere. Probably a halfling. I should go find a halfling and be like, for all that I've done to your people, please accept this offering. So anyway, I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna do here. Pause the video in the meantime. Alright, so in case you don't recognize the scenery you're looking at right now, we've made it to the Unrest basement. Unfortunately, the group is full, but we're just hanging out and helping out. Hopefully, putting ourselves in line, if there is any such thing. We seem to be a good level for this. Most of the things are dark blue. The boss that we're after to get the dwarven work boots is level 35, so he'll be a yellow to us. Nothing here will be red to us. Makes us a strong candidate for tank. This group here apparently does not have a tank. Looks like they got a couple of monks doing the melee. Okay. Sorry, that's cough. This guy, Sugarcoat here, just sent me a tell, said we are a friends group and we are leaving in 2 hours. So I said, oh, okay, I was hoping to get a spot, but if that's the case, probably not opening up. And he chose not to reply, so I suppose that's true. We're probably not getting a spot. Hide corpse all. Somehow this guy's corpse, squirrel's corpse, is all I can target half the time. I swear to God. Ah. I should take my cough medicine. Looks like the wife put it away. Just thinking that my cough was finished. I thought so too, but it's starting to kick back in here. So it looks like Unrest was a... This time, everything we've been trying to do feels like it's been a failure. Includes trying to get the Ghoul Messenger, trying to come here to get a group for Dwarven Work Boots. We might as well make our way out of here. I think the entrance mobs have been pulled recently. Apparently they have not been. But hopefully they will be right now. And I will get out of the way because I know that there's a good chance if I'm standing there, they will come and hit me. And not go to that group. So she pulled one. Hopefully the other one is down. Otherwise she would have pulled both, right? We're on our way out of Unrest. Unfortunately, it's not looking good for us here. But it might be worth it to try the event zone. So maybe that's where we'll go. Maybe we'll get ourselves a port to the event zone. Where we can potentially get this box of Abukar, which is a weight reduction 100%, capacity giant 10. That's even better than the Tinkerer's bag. So we should get our hands on that. If I have that, I don't care about this, the soiled bag or whatever you get from Guck. 2 heavy-duty weight reduction bags would satisfy me. Although if I got 3, oh lordy lordy, right? Anyway, to get to the event zone, to the best of my knowledge, we've got to head to the Commons. On the way, we'll see if we can't kill another Aqua Goblin Title Lord. I killed one on the way here. I need one of their rings for another part of the, you guessed it, Ivy Etched quest. I just noticed our sow is about to drop, so I'm memming that real quick. This is the run through Dagner's Cauldron. For those who are not familiar with it, I am very, very, very familiar with it. I can't believe how many times I've done it now. And it was interesting because Unrest, I never went there in the olden days. I never leveled there back in the day, like around 2000, you know. I heard about it, but I was intimidated by this run. And I think I entered the zone one time and I was like, oh my god. And I barely made it to the Fantastic Four, which is this camp of NPCs here that will kill mobs you aggro. They're kind of near the entrance. And they're always fighting all the time. I think that's why they're called the Fantastic Four of them. There's 4 of them, And they're just like always engaged in combat. Apparently there's an Aqua Goblin Title Lord straight behind me. Let's go kill him for the chance of picking up that ring. We don't know when we'll next be over in this neck of the woods, so let's track him down. Get that kill. We don't have to worry about the other mobs in the zone. Oh, he might be at the camp, which means we might have ads. Yeah, he's at the little camp here. But I think greens should refrain from joining the fight, and I am correct. So let's pull him back. Now he's a light blue, so we don't have to worry about him running. And we don't have to worry about him kicking our arses. Keep our LFG tag up. And we're gonna go check out the new Christmas event zone. Hopefully get that box. That box common just drops, or you have to quest it. Snare this guy. So you can see I didn't bother buffing up. I didn't bother throwing on my damage shield. Just gonna kick his butt. Just gonna kick his butt. Apparently the box that we're after is a 1%-ish drop rate off of any mon in the zone. So just need to level up in the event zone for a while, get that box. That's a good piece to add to the collection. And let's hope we get the water ring or whatever that this guy can potentially drop. But no, we did not. Oh well. Apparently there's another one to the right. That sounds like ahead and to the right. It sounds like he's in the water. Let's do it while he's giving us XP. Next time we're here, he won't be giving us XP. And it'd be nice to not even have to come here for that. You know what I mean? Apparently he's straight ahead here somewhere. Let's level up our swim in a bit. So again, straight ahead. And to the right. So I think he's swimming for the shore. Is that him? No, that's a sandbar serpent. There he is. Wow, he got out of the water quick there. No luck on a level up of some sort. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, he hit me for 34 right off the bat. Good job, buddy. Good job. I had my mute on. I hope it wasn't on for you. I just realized it now. And I'm going to turn the volume back down a little bit. I noticed last time it got a little loud. This is a really nice chore to do right now since we still haven't leveled up all of our skills. This gives us the opportunity to level up some melee skills. Archery got to 129. That's nice. 129. It's definitely behind. My other combat skills are up to about 170, it looks like, is the max. So it's about 40 levels behind at this point, but could be worse. Kedge group looking for DPS or Ench Bard if interested. Ranger 33 here. Happen to be in Dagners. What if we got a Kedge group? That would be interesting, right? And there it is, the water ring. Nice. I didn't get a reply about the Kedge group, but they could just be discussing it. Looks like they want an Inch or a Bard, but I think I would fit the bill. They said DPS or Inch Bard. I'm a DPS and I can root, which makes me a possible CC or a side tank. You know, it sounds like they're looking for DPS and or crowd control. So let's throw up some of our buffs, which have dropped. Anyway, I'm going to pause it and see what's going on. See if we end up in Kedge Keep or if we end up in the new event zone. At the rings, grabbing a port to West Karanas. Bit afraid to sit down. Apparently these dwarven skellies are pretty aggressive. I'm gonna sit down anyway. Alright, we're running through West Commons to East Commons. On the way, we're gonna swing by the Fletcher near the zone line of West and East Commons on the East Commons side. And we're going to fill up our quiver as well as get a whole set of extra fletching gear equipment. And also, looks like we could probably use some more bandages. Well, 1, 2, 3. We're down to 3 stacks. Let's add another couple to that. Alright, so let's see what the ingredients cost. We give 1 gold, 1 silver for that one. 1 gold, 1 silver for that one. And 1 gold, 1 silver for that one. But here's the ceramic arrows. 25 plat, 5 gold. So we're at about 26 platinum per stack of ingredients. But that's only going to last us another 3 levels of fletching before we have to step it up to the next level. Now here we're going to line up our bag, our fletching kit, and our quiver. And using control, holding down control, allows me to pick up a single ingredient at a time. And voila. Oh no. There we go. Alright, well, that entire stack didn't give us a single level of fletching, but it did fill up our quiver exactly. We could make like 3 more successful combines and fill up our ammo slot, but I don't like to do that because I don't think, you see, with the quiver, it has a 22% weight reduction. That converts to haste, but I think it only applies to arrows that are coming from the quiver. So there's really no point in filling up the ammo slot because those are going to be fired more slowly. And that's no fun, right? But you can see how expensive this is going to be. That's a 25 platinum investment. I didn't even get a single level. I'd say I average about 1 level per stack. So sometimes I'll get 2 level ups when I go through 20. Sometimes I'll get none. Sometimes I'll get 1, like that. It's the way it is. Let's go pick up some bandages. Next door. I think 2 stacks ought to do it. Let's put them in a proper spot of our inventory so where they're not in the way as much as possible. Huh. I feel like something changed. I've only got 4 stacks. I thought I should have 5 at this point. But oh well. And let's run over to the tunnel and get ourselves in this event. Got all the way over here by the tunnel and I realized I forgot to buy that extra stack of fletching supplies, but I don't need to, considering that I'm so close to the Fletcher. I've got a full quiver. That'll do it. Now let's go see where this event zone-in is. Aha. There it is. And I had a couple guildies who said they wanted to group up inside. So let's see what's going on with that. Alright, so after a quick bio AFK, I'm ready to check this zone out. Well, I'm going to throw up a fresh barb coat that's about to drop. And that's such a huge buff. Now I assume I hope it's an outdoor zone. Just in case it's not, let me also throw up a fresh Spirit of the Wolf. The other buffs, I think, can wait for a refresher. But let's keep up with camouflage. That might be helpful for getting around and checking it out. Here we go. Squirrel's Corpse here by the event. And I kept accidentally targeting it in Unrest. The same... I don't know what's going on. That's weird. That is weird. Oh, hey, Crimson. Alright. Interesting place. Looks like some goblins. This one cons white to me. What are you thinking? Group up together or try to find another group together? Wow, this is like... It's Hallis. Together, I think me and you, Crumble, can take some. Yeah, should be fine. Alright, little trio. What class are you? Necro? Okay, so we have an enchanter here. We can keep them alive. He's blue to me. I guess I'll be the tankus. There's Crumble. Alright, let's see what Crumble cons. She's red. So I'm in the middle as far as levels in this group go. I'm gonna bandage her up a bit. Apparently she's not a healer. So we could use a healer, but maybe we'll be okay. As long as we're careful. We got an Eng for crowd control. Use some bind wound. Hit 141 on that. That's nice. Get that higher and higher. It's more and more effective, I assume. Level 32 shaman. Let's get them in group. They're ready to go. Starting up a group. We could use a healer. Now I need to refresh Strength of the Earth. Skin like rock. Same here. Do we cross the water to Halas? Alright, that's a yes. Let me get Harmony up, and I'm gonna put up Fire Fists. I don't think we're gonna need shield like thistles. Let's go. So I don't know if we're gonna even be able to find mobs. We're a pretty fast swimmer relative to maybe some others. Lots of corpses. I went left. Let's try right, and then that's a red. Groups everywhere. Crumble, you lead. As you can con them, they are getting red to me. I mean, lead us deeper in. There's people killing stuff everywhere, man. Everywhere. It's just a slaughter fest in here. Oh man, two group mates just went down. Holy crap! I don't even know where she is anymore. Wow, I don't know if this is gonna work out for us. But let me track my group mate Crumble. Where is she? She is apparently far away somewhere. Maybe she went running. Don't know if you need to. Might be like Halloween event. Once you go a certain range, they snap back to spawn. That's what it seems like. They were after me for a sec, then disappeared as I backed off. Well, you guys, I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna see if we can't get a little grind going on in here and resume the video at that point. Alright, we just got our group mates rest. I donated 10 plat for each of them to get rest, and the cleric got jumped by some spawns. I'm gonna do a hide corpse all. Should clear things up for a little while. Alright, buffs are starting to drop at this point. Gotta wait for res effects and whatnot, so I'm just gonna chill for a bit. Alright, we're moving out to meet up with our group leader over here. I don't know what we're gonna pull. It seems like every one of these buildings has got a group in it. There's a train of death. Alright, looks like we got one spawn that we can take. Safely. Relatively safely, anyway. And we got the box on the first kill. Alright, so 14, 55, 59, 71. We lost to the shaman. We lost to the shaman. That's cool though that it dropped on the first kill. Now I hope the shaman heals us up a bit. There we go. That worked out decently. Uh-oh. She says LD. She must be charmed. Wow, this guy is tough, to say the least. Now I am charmed. Uh-oh, Crimson Soul's gonna die again. Where's the heals, man? Where's the heals? Sorry, Crimson. Didn't know what I was doing. Robe of the Evoker. Huh. I'm taking it for my enchanter. And a Goblin Ice Necklace. I don't know what that does, but I'll take it. It's like he knew. Yep, I killed him. Wow, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Uh-oh. Alright, we gotta hold aggro on this guy. He's yellow. It's not gonna be an easy fight. Hopefully we get some heals. I don't see the shaman casting, and we're at 40%, but okay. There we go, there we go, there it is. Meanwhile, I should drag Crimson to the dock for a res. There we go, we got this mofo. Consent me, sir. We got our friend a res. Alright, I'll pause it for a bit. So apparently our camp here is this little alleyway. And that's it. It's got 1 or 2 spawns, I'm not sure which. But hey, if we can get that box, that's pretty cool. Horizon already got one. A red whelp. There he is. That's our target, apparently. Alright, here we go. Here we try to go. We gotta do a better job of keeping the aggro, apparently. Dudes have to spam some flame lick. Hopefully that helps. This guy is a red, but he doesn't seem to be crushing us all that hard. I think he's been slowed, which is very nice. We're landing hits. Well, we're really counting on our Wizzy here with our nukes. There we go. Between Snare and Flame Lick, we can pretty much get aggro back consistently, but those nukes are huge, and I think it's hard to keep it from pulling aggro off me. Apparently we got an ad. Try to generate some hate on this play. Intense fights, man. These are reds, like all of them. Ooh-wee. Got the enchanter suffocate on him. Hopefully it landed. Seem to be doing okay. You know, okay. Whoa, getting crushed right now. Getting crushed. He hit me double hit 2378. I mean, if stuff like that happens, I'm not gonna last long. Luckily we got an enchanter with clarity helping us out. Horizon's apparently using a mana stone. Don't know how else They get their HP so low that fast. Alright. Crumble's gonna nuke it down in just a little bit. Let's see if we at least get a percentage off of this kill. We did. No box. Holy frijoles. Please don't be healing yourself. He's not. Let's us bandage him up a little bit. Alright. Oof. Oof. Alright, let's pause it. Well, part of our problem with gearing up the cleric has been solved, because now we're picking up a lot of large ring mail. Oh, large is not good for the cleric. Let's see what we got. Ring mail mantle. There we go. We're picking up some pieces that the cleric can use. Oh, high elf can wear small? Oh, this is large. It's called a small ring mail cape, and it says size large. Anyway, we're picking up some pieces he can wear. Wiz camping our spawn now. New mage. Look at this. It's all first to engage. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, we're getting the worst of the people's attitudes. It's like, we were here camping this mob, we just around the corner so we don't aggro line of sight. And he's like, well, if you're not in line of sight, are you really camping it? Well, if we're sitting there waiting for it to spawn and planning to kill it when it spawns, I would say yes, we are camping it. But, just decided not to reply at all. Let's see what random loot we can get. Potion of Vox Vitality. Huh. What someone said. Ooh, nice. It was left on a corpse. Apparently it sells for 16 plat. Something just left on a corpse. Well, this is like ridiculous, man. Permafrost Crystallis, I don't know what that's for, but I'll take it. People just leaving stuff all over the place, man. I'm gonna loot it all. Because, what's the point in fighting with these guys? right now. There we go, and I accidentally stole a mob from somebody. I'm gonna try to give myself Shield of Thistles. There we go. Do a little extra DPS when he's hitting me. Why not? I don't know what happened there. Oh, look, he's back now. Wow, this got intense real quick. And looks like I might die. There we go, I gotta heal after all. Let's try to burn this guy down a little bit. See if our nukes land. They do. They seem to be landing pretty well. I'm gonna heal myself up, take some pressure off of the tank for a hot minute. Shield of Thistles up. Again. Fresh. And there we go. Now we take this guy out. Well, the XP's okay. We're getting like 1% per kill. Just the problem is getting said kills. You know? Problem is getting the kills. Looks like the mage that was here is no longer here. Anyway, I'm gonna pause it for now. So grounded out for a while, got a bit of XP, not so much, not another box drop. We got a box on the very first one, and then nothing after that, so that was interesting. Very interesting. But we'll be back, because we want one of those boxes, 10 slot, can carry any size item, and 100% weight reduction. That's just a must. That's a must. And I think we got plenty of time to do that. Now, I heard that in the tunnel where you would zone out or zone in, there's a banker next to the Shady Swashbuckler. Now the Shady Swashbuckler is probably still not given very good prices, so we probably want to run with our sow to a decent vendor to sell first, but if the bank's right there, that's pretty awesome. And in the message, I believe it was somewhat implied that the banker might remain. So let's try to find this Shady Swashbuckler with banker combo. I'm not seeing him though. I'm not seeing him anywhere. Are people killing him? I doubt that. I doubt that, but I don't see the Shady Swashbuckler around, unfortunately. Anywhere. Did he get relocated for the event? This is kind of weird. Like, aren't there supposed to be a few NPCs in this area? Huh. Interesting. Anyway. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna pause it while we find a vendor and a bank. Oh, actually, I'm heading back because he popped up on my track. So apparently, they moved him. Straight ahead, ahead to the left. Ahead to the left, straight ahead. Oh, okay, this ogre here is the Shady Banker. That's funny. Shady Banker. So we do have a bank here. We got a lot of bags full of stuff. So we're gonna see what we can save for our cleric. Apparently he can wear this small. What? I was thinking that Sendrith couldn't wear small banded armor, but apparently he can, so no problems there. We don't want to sell to Shady Swashbuckler, so we're running out here to the inn. We'll sell there. We picked up a bunch of ring mail. It seemed like everything was dropping ring mail, so we might have made some decent plat. We're at 216 plat now. I should keep some pieces, but you know what? I'm not worried about it. Are you kidding me? There's a guard beating on me? Why? Like, I don't think I've done anything to the faction to warrant this. And look, and then he just disappears. I don't fucking get what's going on with this guy. This is weird. Well, he's gotta go then. Is this something to do with this enchanter somehow? Let's kill him. You wanna go, dude? Let's go. I don't know why he's hellbent on killing me. And I don't know why he doesn't have a sword. This is really weird. But I still want to sell, so I'm gonna kill him. He's blue, but look, he does like nothing to me. Let's see what faction he is. I don't think he's on the same faction as the halflings, is he? So weird. I feel like it has something to do with this enchanter. I'm not using my dark elf illusion. This is so weird. Freeport Militia, Coalition of Trade Folk, Knights of Truth, Priests of Mar. None of that. Oh, Knights of Truth guy. He was a corrupt guard, but that still doesn't really explain it. So odd. I was gonna save this and give it to my enchanter, but who knows if that'll ever actually happen. Ice Goblin Necklace, not sure what those are gonna do for me. Large ringmail boots. Rawhide tunic. Well, it's nice to have made some money. $13 plat for the Potion of Vox Vitality. Very nice. And I think we just emptied our inventory there, but I'm still feeling like I'm a bit overweight. But I'm not seeing anything to account for that except for just raw plat. Let's sell this 6 AC robe anyway. It's not that great. Not enough to keep. Alright. Alright. So, I think that about does it, you guys. We checked out the event zone. You got to see it's in Hollis, and there's a bunch of gobbies, and we went to Unrest, and we were unable to get a basement group there. And we started in West Karana, and we were unable to find the Ghoul Messenger. We didn't even get that much XP from the event zone, even though apparently it's like double XP, so kind of an unfortunate day, but still interesting nonetheless. And that'll about do it. I'll catch you guys on the next video. See ya.